Running from Saul. There's a few things about this story that might help clear it up. That old bread, I referred to it in the story, but just to talk about it a little bit more, the priest would go into the tabernacle of God, and there they would in the holy place, they would take 12 fresh loaves of bread, small little loaves of bread. They would take the old bread off and put the new bread there. Now, according to the law, the only people that should eat this old bread would be the priests themselves. And so Ahimelech here is making an exception for David. Jesus refers to this later on when he is criticized for his disciples eating corn with unwashed hands. He refers back to Ahimelech giving David the old bread, saying that this is the law, but sometimes there's a need here. So that hopefully kind of clears up what's actually going on here with old bread. I have referred in the past to Saul's conflict with the prophets and the priest. He's in the government, and he tries to go after the prophets. That didn't work out for him, but now this is a major takeover of the priest. By killing the high priest and the 85 men with him, this allows Saul to replace them with more priests of his own liking. By the way, Ahimelech is the last priest in the line of Eli. God told Eli that he would take the priesthood away from his family. Well, this right here is the fulfillment of that. He was the last one. Now David doesn't really know what to do. He's running. He's loyal to the king. He wants to be with the king. He doesn't want to be out here. He doesn't know what to do. He goes there. He lies to the priest. He then goes down to the Philistines and he acts crazy because he realizes he isn't safe there. He's criticized for a lack of faith here. I don't think the scriptures indicate this. If I could say it this way, I think God is giving David a little bit of slack here. He allows him to lie to the priests, and Jesus even talks about this situation later on and doesn't really condemn David for it. He's acting crazy before the king of the Philistines. But later on, once David kind of gets settled in his mind that this is his lot, this is what God wants for him. He's out here. He's no longer longing to be back, but he now knows where he's supposed to be at. His faith is strengthened again. He even goes back to the Philistines later on and faces the king, and makes his claim that he wants to live there. So I don't know what you think about that, but I think that God gives him a little bit of slack here. Well, no matter what you think, I trust you'll come back next week when we continue on with these insights about the story of the week. We'll see you next week.